Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a kind of chit chat, get ready with me style video. I just want to talk about some things and get ready while I'm doing my makeup, basically for Instagram selfies. I'm not really going anywhere today, so, well, I might, but I have no friends, so whatever. But anyway, I just want to quickly say two things I used before this video. I used my Pixie Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner with a cotton pad, and I just put this all over my face and neck. And then after that, I used these Healthy Skin Vitamin E and Aloe Vera Lotion capsules. I'm obsessed with these. These are only like $10 from Target. They basically, I'll show you one sec. They basically come in like a little capsule like this, if you can see, and you just cut it open and you squeeze out all the oil and you put it on your face. This is my favorite face oil of all time. The brand is something, Sands Naturals or something like that. It just looks like this. You can find capsules like this at any drugstore, I'm pretty sure, and they're only like $10, so I would highly recommend it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and get into my foundation, and the foundation that I'm going to use right now is a Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo foundation in the shade Deep 74, and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in the shade 110. I'm just going to mix these together because before I went to Turks and Caicos, like twice within twice in this year, I was like, that was my shade in the Kat Von D, and now it's literally not my shade at all. And in this video you might notice that it is a little tiny bit orange looking, but I promise like it goes away within like a few seconds, so do not comment that, please. Just be nice. I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. Ooh, just like splash. I'm gonna have foundation on my stomach now, probably, and my hair, but that's okay. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just dotting this. Oh, I forgot to put my primer on. You know it's gonna be a bad day when you forget to prime your face. That's like the worst, but I'm not gonna do anything about that because I'm not redoing my foundation. Forget it. I'm just using a broken $5 e.l.f. flat top powder brush to blend this out, which I hope it actually blends right because I don't have any primer on underneath. So I've never ever applied foundation without using a primer before, and I've been using the Too Faced Hangover Cure primer for so long now that I'm just like so used to the way that it looks, and my makeup's probably going to be horrible now, especially since I am going for a dewy like look. So yeah, as I expected. Okay, my hair's like all over my face. As I expected, it's not really blending out as well as I am used to, so I'm just gonna spray some rose water spray and try to blend it out more. And like I said, this foundation is a little bit orange looking. I don't know why. I think it just oxidizes a ton, so we're just gonna, you know, ignore that. No, I don't think it looks that orange, but people are probably gonna say something regardless. So okay, next I'm gonna color correct using the MAC Studio Fix Correct and Conceal Duo, and I'm just using this shade in pure orange. And I don't even think I have dark circles. I think I've like basically convinced myself that I need this, but basically I think the darkness that I'm seeing underneath my eyes is, it's really gross to think about, but I think it's just like when I put mascara on my bottom lash line and I can't get the mascara off enough, and it literally sticks around underneath my eyes for like 3 days, and it gets like worse and worse over time and just builds up as I wear more makeup. So I think that's like my next. I'm going to use my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I do not know what shade this is. I know that people have been asking me like what shade I'm in certain things, but this doesn't even have a shade on there. It's just like a light caramel color. It's just like a light medium caramel color. They only have like a few shades in this concealer anyway, so it should not be hard to find your shade if you are on the hunt for a new concealer and you want to try this one out. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And today I am trying to go for more of a dewy look. So yeah, I'm not really gonna set everything with powder too heavily. Okay, now for a little bit of extra you know, dimension. I'm just taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Deep, which I don't know how this is in the shade Deep because I don't know who's considered deep in this color, but I'm just gonna, you know, pretend that it's not called deep and use it anyway. And I'm gonna blend with my... Next, I'm gonna highlight the rest of my face with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm just gonna take this on the tip of my nose, down the nose, and not on my little bump on my nose. I just kind of skip over that. And then forehead a tiny bit, and around my mouth. Next, I'm taking the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade 10 Espresso. And I'm just gonna contour, cream contour. I skip this step a lot in my most recent videos. I don't even know why, because I miss it a lot. It's really, really pretty. But I do now, I don't contour my jawline just because I've been kind of eating healthier and my face has slimmed down a lot, in my opinion. And if I contour there, I kind of look like robotic. Like, do you know like handsome Squidward from SpongeBob? That's kind of what I look like when he kind of just looks a little crazy. Okay, now with the lightest amount of this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, I'm gonna just set underneath my eyes just so that it doesn't budge. Okay, so now for my favorite step ever, I'm gonna take my CoverGirl bronzer in the shade Ebony Bronze on an e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm just gonna heavily bronze up my face, building it up. And this is a really, really pigmented product, and it's super cheap. I think I got this for $5 at Target, so you should try and get your hands on this. So next I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to do them off camera because I just uploaded a eyebrow tutorial. And if you guys want to see that, I will have an annotation or a link down below. So let me know if you guys check that out. Okay, so my camera did die, unfortunately, like in the middle of me talking. I don't remember what I did, but I remember just my last step being bronzing my face with my CoverGirl bronzer. And then I did my eyebrows off camera. And now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. Basically, I'm gonna move over to eyeshadow, and for the eyeshadow today, what I'm gonna use, if I can actually get out of the pan, is this Makeup Forever eyeshadow in the shade M846. It's like a red shade, which I've been obsessed with recently. I don't know what it is about this shade. I think Makeup Forever eyeshadows are like some of the most underrated eyeshadows ever. And I'm just gonna put this in my crease. This is what I have been doing like literally every single day, just using this as my crease color. But I want to do something a little bit differently just because I've been trying to step out of my comfort zone a little bit, but I'm just gonna blend a little tiny bit in my crease and underneath my lash line, lower lash line I mean. I'm just gonna put that everywhere. I'm also gonna blend it onto my lid a tiny bit as well. Okay, so for the next color, I'm gonna take this from my little palette that I've made here. It's not really full, but it's coming along. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade Stunner from Morphe. It's like a really deep chocolatey shade. I'm gonna take this on the same BH Cosmetics angled brush. I'm just gonna put that underneath where we just placed the Makeup Forever shadow, sorry. And I'm actually happy that my camera did die, but I wish I would have waited to film until now because the lighting is so much better right now. Before it was a little bit gloomy and everything, so. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and move on, and I'm gonna actually do a winged eyeliner, just really lightly. I'm just gonna take this wing liner. I'm pretty sure this is from like Forever 21, like a long time ago, but I really don't care, honestly. Okay, I'm not really loving what I did with my liner, to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna try and clean it up a little bit later. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it alone. But for extra glow, I'm just gonna take this MAC cream color base in the shade Improper Copper, and I'm just gonna put this on the tops of my cheekbones. Okay, scratch that idea with the brow pencil. I'm just gonna take my Kat Von D Monarch palette, and I'm gonna use this matte brown shade here and mix it in with the black as well, because these are really pigmented shades and they don't really need a lot to keep them together and make them show up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, I don't like the way that looks. It's too weird. Okay. I need a more precise brush for this. And as usual, I'm gonna take a brush and just kind of go over them and blend them out a little bit, just so that they're not so, you know, standout-ish. Oh my god, something in my eye. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a brush and like pat over them. I'm not gonna really rub because I don't wanna, because these shadows are really blendable and creamy, and I don't want them to, like, you know, blend too far out into my face. I'm just gonna tap them with this big fluffy brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm good on my freckles and my face and everything. I'm gonna take some blush, and this is from a palette I've never used before. It's from Makeup Revolution. I don't know if you can really see the shades, but I'm just gonna take some blush on this e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm just gonna take matte peach and like pinky shades, if you can see that, and just apply that to my cheeks. Okay, now that I've applied some falsies, I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on my lower lashes. This is just a random mascara from Essence. It's called Get Big Lashes. It's just $2. It's really cheap, but I think any mascara works. NYX, and it's in the shade Espresso. And you guys know I always go for brown lips, always. Like, I've never, I mean, I have, but like I never ever would pick anything over brown lips before. Like, it's just not my thing. I love brown. I think it just looks so good on dark skin especially. So and I'm just lining and filling in my entire lip with this lip liner. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to go ahead and highlight a little bit more using the Anastasia Glow palette, and I'm using the shade Golden Bronze, which just looks like this. It's really okay, so that is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look, and please leave me suggestions for more videos because I want to know what you guys want to see. Also, I have a vlog coming up for you guys. I'm going to New York tomorrow for 3 days with my best friend, and it will be really, really fun, and I'll be sure to include audio this time, which I know a lot of people were wondering why there wasn't audio in the last vlog that I did. So I will include some audio for you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this look, and please subscribe and like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys soon.